Lots to talk about with the impact forecast. We'll go to Long Street here and give you a live look. Nothing happening now. You might have a few flurries this morning, but the major activity begins tomorrow afternoon. It'll start in some of our southernmost counties and then move across the Columbus area over towards Zanesville. But we will be out and about, keeping you safe, keeping you informed. You know, we really haven't had that wintry weather like we've been seeing yesterday, and then we'll be seeing again coming up. So this is a significant snow, especially for some of us. But let's get right to those graphics. I want to go over everything you need to know. You need to be ready for this. Some of us could get as little as 1 to 2 inches, but some other spots could see accumulating snow, possibly up to 6+ inches. And I'll show you where we are looking at. But here are where the winter weather alerts are in place. And you can see from about Lancaster, Circleville down to the south, Chillicothe, that's where we have a winter storm warning. So the difference between the warning and the watch, both of these begin Sunday morning and go through late Monday, is if you're in the watch, we're going to look at some of those lower totals. Now, it'll still be tricky and potentially dangerous on the roads, but if you're in the winter storm warning, we also could see ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch, which isn't a lot, but think about it. Any snow that gets packed on the ground, a light glaze of ice can make it a very dangerous situation very quickly, especially with temperatures staying this cold in the teens and the 20s. Now, as we go into today, it is going to be a very nice day ahead for us. We'll even have some peaks of sunshine, but it is going to be cold over the next 6 hours. In 24 hours. You can even see some of those lake effect bands from the north streaming through, but we're really not going to see much at all. You can see skies clear out by later tonight, so it'll be a cold night tonight. But let me walk you through where the models are looking. Now, I want to caution, this could still change in the next 24 hours. Anytime with these storm systems, we are going to continuously adjust every 12 to 24 hours. But this would start the snow at 4 o'clock, just as you head down toward Chillicothe and Piketon. And you can see this starts to move a little bit further to the north by 8. So for downtown Columbus, right now it's looking like this will be later overnight into Monday morning. Here's midnight. Snow spreading out across the region. Where you see these darker shades of blue is where we would have the more intense, heavy snow bands. Also, remember, with blowing snow, that will drop visibility significantly. You can see by 4 a.m. this spreads out across the entirety of our viewing area. By 7 o'clock, still seeing some patchy areas of snow, so this will impact the morning commute for us. Although it does look like the northernmost counties that we go, we will see less snow. Some models have us getting a little bit more. It's all going to be determining on what time this moves in. Here's 1 o'clock, still some lingering snow in our southern zones, and then you can see the wind shift to the north. So what are we looking at for the snow forecast? Well, you can see this comes in from the southwest up to the northeast. But as we go into Monday morning, those numbers start to come out. Some of the preliminary totals that we're looking at with the forecast, I go 1 to 3 inches from about Coshocton, Mount Vernon north. 3 to 6 right here, including downtown Columbus and I-70. And then the further south you go, those numbers are going to increase. We also could see that chance of ice as well. Definitely want to stay up to date with us, because just so you can see here, it's going to remain to be cold for us. Here's that 7-day forecast. Again, we have a weather impact day starting later in the day on Sunday and going into our Monday. Kristen.
All right, looking ahead to Monday, our 10 TV morning team will have extended weather coverage as the snow continues to roll in, as many of you head back to work and school.